Around 6 months ago, I posted my very first video on YouTube. On Friday, we hit 1,000 subscribers. Quick shout out to my good friend and streamer Fennick for being my 1,000th subscriber. I honestly never ever would have thought that I would get this many subscribers so fast. A lot of you guys know this. When I first started my channel, my goal was 100 subscribers by Christmas, so you guys have massively surprised me. I've said that before and I will continue to say it for the rest of my life. Don't get me wrong, I thought that I would get to 1,000 subscribers one day. I just thought it was going to take a few years at least. It definitely helped that this video blew up out of nowhere super early on in my quote-unquote YouTube career. But I really just want to thank each and every one of you. It means the absolute world. YouTube is something I've wanted to do for years and I just never really had the confidence until now. Now, I was originally not going to do this because these subscriber specials aren't about me, they're about thanking each and every one of you, but I know that a few of you guys wanted me to do a quick Q&A, so when we hit the 980 subscriber mark, I asked you guys to leave some questions for this video, and we got a couple, so let's just get straight into them. Jesse Cole asked, what are 3 to 5 games that define you as a player / influenced your taste in games? That's a great question, thank you Jesse. Well, the first game I remember playing as a little kid was some Sonic game, I can't even remember what one now, on my uncle's old Mega Drive. Since then I kind of became obsessed with games, but I'd say Morrowind, Oblivion and Fallout 3 really got me into RPGs. It was them 3 games that really made me fall in love with the open world, do whatever you want and be whoever you want to be type of game, so I have to give it to them. Thank you for the question, Jesse. Now I'm going to absolutely butcher this name if I try and pronounce it, so I'm just going to call you Flown. I hope that that's okay. But Flown asked, what things do you believe are the fundamentals that have to be present in order for you to consider a game to be a good RPG? To add on, what elements elevate a good RPG into a great one? Thank you for the question, Flown, that is a really good one. I believe the number one thing a good RPG needs to have is choices and consequences, and character building / creation. The reason I love RPGs is because of the different ways you can play, and a lot of that comes down to choices and consequences, right? So the number one thing for me has to be choices and consequence. Now, in order to make a good RPG great, I think it comes down to the overall world building and lore and stories that the game tells. You can have a good RPG, but if the quests inside of the game suck, then who cares, right? But if you can create a good RPG with amazing storylines on top of that, that's what makes an RPG go from good to great, at least for me. Flown also asks, what is the first system that brought you into gaming? Mine was the Game Boy Advanced. Well, as I said earlier to Jesse's comment, my first memory of playing video games was playing my uncle's Mega Drive as a little kid when I was like 4 or maybe 5, I really can't remember. I know a lot of you will have no idea what a Mega Drive even is, so I will put a picture of one on the screen. It's basically a very old console. My first real gaming system was the PS1 though. I remember playing the classic Spider-Man games a ton. Then I went to the PS2 and played a bunch of the X-Men games, Spyro, and then obviously as I got older, I think sort of like everyone, I really got into Call of Duty and Minecraft and things like that. But I have always favorited Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Thank you for the questions, Flown. Well, that is it for the questions, but I really just wanted to thank you guys. YouTube are currently reviewing my channel, so hopefully it won't be long until I can actually start making money from doing this, which obviously isn't the point, but I've got to survive, right? I have so much content planned for the future. I think I'm really going to focus on Starfield lore once the game comes out, making videos about quite literally every single piece of lore I can find. I think it will be a great way for us to sort of get to know the Starfield lore and universe together. I also plan to make some funny and cool Starfield character builds like Han Solo, Star-Lord, maybe even Buzz Lightyear and just silly things like that, but some serious ones too. Obviously, I will make some videos showing you how you can get like rare armor and weapons and stuff like that, all of the normal stuff. But I think I'm mostly going to focus on Starfield lore in the future. Either way, I can't wait to cover Starfield as a whole, and then Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5, maybe even some Outer Worlds 2 and Avowed, all of that normal, good, open world RPG stuff. Anyway guys, I don't want to long this out, so thank you all so much for everything. You're all amazing and I love each and every one of you. Here's to 2,000 subscribers, which obviously is our next goal. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, the @ are in the pinned comment below, and as always, thank you guys for watching and I really hope to see you in the next one.